If you're like me, then you have probably been dreaming about the day GTA 6 is released. The anticipation has been unmatched, and the expectations are soaring. At this point, it's not just a game, it's a cultural event that could revolutionize the future of gaming. Yet, every revolution has its pitfalls. Imagine the thrill of loading GTA 6 up for the first time, only to find out that the reality doesn't quite match the dream. Firstly, there are rumors that consoles will actually be locked to just 30 frames per second. Yes, 30 FPS. Now, if you're sitting there thinking it's not that big of a deal, trust me, it's a big deal for most people. I, for one, have played on 144 FPS at 1080p for the past 5 to 6 years, and switching back to 30 frames just seems undoable to me. Like the game is going to feel less smooth, and overall, it's just going to hinder your immersive experience dramatically. If you don't believe me, then just go and load up your most played game and lock your frames to 30 FPS through your monitor or TV, and you will immediately notice the difference in not only the gameplay, but also your skill. Overall, the fluidity of gameplay could take a serious hit. For example, the high-speed car chases or the combat. These are the kinds of experiences that will potentially be hampered by the frame rate cap. However, some people may argue that this could also benefit the community. GTA isn't necessarily supposed to be a competitive game, and it's no secret that it's aimed towards more casual gamers. Therefore, it may actually be harder for the competitive gamers to gain an advantage over the more casual player, creating a more balanced multiplayer experience. But for the most part, being capped at 30 frames per second is going to cause more backlash than positive outcomes. Moving on to the next issue. There have been talks about a delayed launch for the PC community. This delay is apparently going to be roughly an entire year after GTA 6 is released onto consoles. Ouch. This is a real blow for any PC gamers. GTA has always had a strong following amongst PC players, especially in the recent years with the modding community and GTA roleplay. Some are suggesting that this is a strategic move from the developers, trying to lure PC players over to the console side of life for easier game development. But in my opinion, it's only going to cause issues with the community and Rockstar Games. Imagine the frustration of watching console players dive into the streets of Vice City while you're left twiddling your thumbs. I personally think if the launch is delayed on PC, then it could potentially lose the game a sizable chunk of its audience. Next up, we have to consider the graphics. Now yes, it's exciting that the graphics are supposed to be breathtaking. I'd argue it's one of the main reasons people are looking forward to the release of the game. However, we'd be stupid to ignore some of the problems this could actually cause. The game's graphics engine is expected to push the boundaries of what's possible. This could mean that only the most high-end machines will actually be able to run it smoothly. I think people are so focused on what the graphics could look like that we have forgotten that 90% of us will be forced to run on the lowest in-game graphics options possible just in order to run the game. We have seen this with countless games before. Cyberpunk, for example. It was groundbreaking when it released and had incredible graphics, yet only a few people could actually experience it. I have a strong feeling that so many people will be disappointed when they load it up and realize they genuinely can't play without the game just looking like GTA 5 again. And upgrading PCs isn't cheap. It's not about just buying a new graphics card. You may need a new processor, more RAM, or even a whole new machine. Now moving on to the last issues covered in this video, microtransactions. First of all, microtransactions aren't inherently bad. They can offer players a chance to customize their experience or fast-track progress if they don't have the time to play. But it could also result in a pay-to-win issue in the multiplayer mode. One of the reasons GTA 5 has lost its popularity in the recent years is because people are fed up of being blown up every 2 seconds by one kid who goes round on a flying motorbike. Now, imagine you've just started your journey in the world of GTA 6. You've been grinding through missions, scraping together in-game currency to upgrade your gear. Then, a player who's only just logged on for the first time but has deeper pockets swoops in with a top-tier weapon bought with real-world cash. Suddenly, your hard-earned progress doesn't feel so rewarding anymore. As proven in many games, this is a major turnoff for most players. The concern I have isn't just about fairness, but also about the integrity of the gaming experience. I believe that the success in a game should be determined by skill and dedication, not just from the size of your wallet. But I would just like to point out that all of the topics in this video are just rumors at the moment. There could be further information regarding these areas that put our minds to rest and potentially resolve some of the issues raised. After all, they are very smart game developers. They have made a masterclass out of GTA 5, and I am very confident they will do the same with GTA 6. So if you have made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you sticking around. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, as it really helps with the algorithm. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, then make sure to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to leave any thoughts on any of the topics down in the comments section below. And thanks for watching.